Welcome to a short demonstration training course about safety signs. My name is Carl Albrecht and I hope you get something out of this course. Safety signs provide vital information to protect workers and other persons' health and safety in workplaces. All safety signs must comply with the relevant Australian standard AS 1319, Safety Signs for the Occupational Environment. Safety signs help overcome inexperience, language and literacy issues. Safety signs have two parts to their meaning. The first part of the meaning is given by a combination of colour, shape and design. The second part of the meaning is given by a symbol or text in the middle. If a sign has a round design, as in the first three signs on this table, they are regulatory or legislative signs. In other words, they are law, a legal requirement, and if not followed can lead to penalties and prosecution. The first regulatory sign is a prohibition sign with a red circular border and a red diagonal line. For example, on roadways, they are often used to indicate no right-hand turns. Likewise, in a workplace, it could be used to prohibit smoking. The second regulatory sign is a mandatory sign and has a solid blue background. Solid blue, must do, used to indicate the personal protective equipment that must be worn, but may also mean gas bottles must be chained or machines must be guarded. The third regulatory sign is a restrictive or upper limit sign which has a red circular border. Speed limit signs are an example. In workplaces, it might also have the word ton underneath. The following two signs are hazard signs. The first is a yellow triangle with a black border indicating a hazard that can cause harm. You must know what the hazard is and what you need to do so you don't harm yourself or anybody else. The second and higher level of hazard are life-threatening hazard signs, which always appear as the word danger on a red oval on a black rectangle, indicating a hazard that can kill. You must know what the hazard is, what you must do so you don't kill yourself or anyone else. Emergency information is always on a sign with a solid green background. Think of first aid kits, first aid rooms or first aid officers. On their clothes or equipment will be a solid green background with a right cross. Fire signs always have a solid red background. Think of portable fire extinguishers, fire hoses or fire blankets. These all have signage with a solid red background. The second part of a safety sign's meaning is given by a symbol or text. On the first line of this table, naked flames and alcohol are prohibited in this workplace. The mandatory or solid blue must do signs indicate hearing protection and hard hats must be worn. On the third line are restrictive or upper limit signs. These signs indicate the maximum height and maximum rate allowable. These signs could restrict the shape or size of vehicle or plant. Next are the hazard warning signs indicating hazards that could cause harm. For example, slippery floors or radiation. Below these are the life-threatening hazards of high-voltage electricity and restricted access. Emergency information is always on a solid green background, such as informing where to exit in case of emergency, who are the first aid officers, and where the first aid kits are. On the bottom line are fire information signs that always have a solid red background, indicating where the portable firefighting extinguishers or the fire hose is located. Any questions? Thank you for listening.